What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Professor Anime. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, guys, I'm here to bring you all my review for episode 2 of Izetta the Last Witch, otherwise known as Shuumatsu no Izetta. So, without further ado, let's get this started. So in this second episode of Shuumatsu no Izetta, we basically get some build-up between, the warring states that is about to partake in the following episodes. But what mainly we see in this episode, while we do see some progression, of course, we also get some backstory to the two main heroines of this series, Izetta and Princess Fine. We get to see, back in their old childhood days, how exactly they ended up first meeting, the trust that they ended up building between one another, how exactly they are alike in some way. We have it to where Princess Fine is, while she is of high nobility, she is not afraid of Izetta, while, society pretty much ridicules, witches. They think they are like a monster or something like that. However, when it comes to Princess Fine, she acknowledges Izetta for who she is, and this is what makes Izetta, like Princess Fine, because she is technically the only human to acknowledge witches, herself. And it seems like when Izetta was eventually found out back in the day, Princess Fine ended up trying to defend her up against the mob of people who, wanted to get rid of the witch, and therefore this in turn ended up causing Princess Fine in order to get hurt, which we see in this episode that she ends up having a scar from all the way back when she was a child. Izetta thinks this is her fault because of the fact that, Izetta thinks this is her fault due to the fact that she is a witch, and if she, was never brought upon in Princess Fine's life, this wouldn't have ever happened to her. And when it comes to witches aren't, acknowledged in society, and it doesn't really help the fact that she is technically the last witch. So far, I'm liking Shuumatsu no Izetta. However, at the same time, it's pretty predictable as to what is going to happen. I mean, from the very first episode, you can already tell what is about to go down, and especially how things will go down later down the line when it comes to Izetta, the Last Witch, because eventually we're gonna have it to where, by the end of the series, the country of Elstadt, I believe that is the princess's kingdom. Eventually we're gonna have it to where, they save the kingdom. Eventually, war ends between them, Izetta and Princess Fine's side of the war ends up winning. There is peace throughout, and most likely we're going to see it to where, witches are now accepted in society. I mean, Izetta is the last witch, but she is still technically outcasted by many people. And while she is still outcasted by society, and you might say, well, what about when, the side that she is going to be working for Princess Fine, what is going to happen once they find out that she is a witch? Well, they're probably going to be really put off by the fact that she is a witch in the first place, but remember, Princess Fine is technically, the princess of, the country, so therefore she is going to tell everyone that, hey, we can trust this witch, she is my best friend, and she is going to help us, aiding in the war that is about to partake in these coming episodes. So we can definitely see that they are going to use Izetta as technically a weapon for the war. How exactly it is going to go down, I'm not exactly sure, but from what I can tell is that so far, I'm pretty sure that this is the way on how the series is going to go down. We're going to see the war come to an end eventually, and then Izetta is going to be accepted in, the country of Elstadt, even as a witch. So we'll see how this series goes on, but so far it's been a little bit predictable. So yeah, when it comes to a series like this, we're just gonna have to see and where it goes. But from right now, from what I've seen in these past 2 episodes, it is getting predictable as to what exactly is going to go down. But hey, I mean, you never know. something later down the line could come about in this series that I didn't even expect. Who knows? Who knows? Not saying that it will happen, but we'll see, you know? So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this second episode of Shuumatsu no Izetta. You know what? Better yet, tell me about your overall impressions as to this, series so far. What did you think about the first episode? What did you think about the second episode? And what are your expectations for the series as it goes on? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to like this video if you did. And if you want to stick up to date to my future content on this channel, please hit that red subscribe button below. And you'll never miss a video from me. That about does it for this video, guys. Love you all, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.